The wedding hall smelled like roses and expensive champagne. Cameras flashed. A young man, barely 23, stood beside a 71-year-old woman wearing a diamond necklace worth more than everything he had ever owned in his life. People whispered, some laughed, some shook their heads in disbelief. But when the priest said, "You may kiss the bride," his hands trembled, not because of love, but because of fear. 7 days later, as the young man opened a locked drawer inside her mansion, his heart stopped. What he saw inside changed his life forever. And it all started with one decision he made on a rainy night. Rain poured down like the sky itself was crying. In a small, broken apartment, Ayan, a final-year university student, sat with his head buried in his hands. His father had died 2 years ago, leaving behind only debts. His mother worked day and night just to afford his tuition, and still, it wasn't enough. That night, Ayan received a call from the university administration. If the remaining fee is not cleared by next week, you will be expelled. The words echoed in his mind like thunder. His dreams of becoming an engineer, of lifting his family out of poverty, were falling apart. Ayan walked out in the rain, hopeless, with no umbrella, no destination. The cold wind hit his skin, but it was nothing compared to the storm in his heart. He sat at a bus stop, soaked and shivering, wondering if all his sacrifices had been for nothing. That's when she appeared. A black luxury car stopped in front of him. The door opened, and a woman with silver hair and graceful wrinkles stepped out, holding an umbrella. She looked elegant, powerful, like someone who had never known hunger or fear. "Are you okay, young man?" she asked gently. He didn't answer at first. Who would believe that a stranger could care? But her voice carried warmth. I just need some time alone," he whispered. But she didn't leave. Instead, she offered him a ride. He hesitated, then accepted. Inside the car, she introduced herself as Mrs. Eleanor Grace, a millionaire businesswoman who had lost her husband years ago and had no children. She had built an empire from nothing. "I know what it's like to stand in the rain with no one to hold the umbrella," she said softly. Ayan's eyes widened. How could someone like her understand him? Yet, she did. For the first time in a long time, someone listened to his pain without judgment. When she dropped him home, she handed him a card with her number. "Call me if you ever need help, Ayan. Sometimes, destiny knocks when we least expect it." Ayan stared at the card all night. He couldn't sleep. Help. Could he really accept help from a stranger? A week later, with no other option left, he called. When Ayan met Eleanor again, she surprised him. Instead of offering a loan, she said something he could never have imagined. "Ayan, I'm lonely. I've lived a long life. I don't want pity. I want someone honest by my side. If you agree to marry me, not out of love, but companionship, I'll take care of your studies, your mother, your future. You'll never have to worry about money again." His mind went blank. Marriage? To a woman almost 50 years older than him? Society would tear him apart. His friends would laugh. But then he saw the eviction notice on his door, his mother coughing in the kitchen, and the empty wallet in his pocket. He said yes. The news spread like wildfire. "Gold digger," some said. "Shameless," others whispered. But Ayan ignored them. He told himself it was just a contract, a way to save his future. The wedding was grand, glittering, and cold. He stood beside Eleanor with a fake smile while people judged him. But deep down, a strange respect grew inside him. She never forced him. She never pretended it was a fairy tale. She only offered honesty. After the wedding, Eleanor brought him to her mansion, a world of gold chandeliers, silent hallways, and memories of a life he had never known. For 7 days, life was peaceful. Eleanor treated him kindly, with dignity. She encouraged him to continue his studies and even arranged treatment for his mother. But on the 7th night, something unexpected happened. He entered her study room to return a book. The drawer under her desk was slightly open. Inside, he saw a file with his name on it. His heart pounded. Why would she keep a file about him? He opened it with trembling hands, and froze. There were documents, pictures of him from months ago, even from the day of his father's funeral. Bank transfers, medical records, university details. She had known everything about him long before they met. The woman who had offered him a new life had been watching him all along. To be continued. Backhand index pointing right. In the next chapter, Ayan confronts Eleanor and uncovers a truth that will shake him to his core. But what he learns isn't what he expected. It's something far deeper, more emotional, and it will change the course of his life forever.